In a crowded city full of rushing people and tall buildings, there lived a kind old beggar named Ramu. Every day he sat at the same street corner near a tea stall, holding a rusty tin can and a cardboard sign that read, "Not all treasure is gold. A kind word is enough." While most people ignored him, Ramu greeted everyone with a warm smile and often shared his food with stray dogs and other needy souls. What made Ramu special wasn't his appearance, but the stories he told. Every evening, children gathered around to listen to his tales, stories filled with wisdom, morals, and life lessons. Though he had nothing, Ramu's heart was full, and his stories were rich with meaning. He spoke of bravery, kindness, and the power of honesty, captivating his young listeners with every word. One rainy afternoon, a young man named Arian, who worked at a nearby office, took shelter near Ramu's corner. He noticed Ramu feeding a stray puppy, even though he had little for himself. Moved by this act, Arian offered him tea and they struck up a conversation. Over the following weeks, Arian visited regularly, listening to Ramu's stories and recording them out of fascination. Arian, an aspiring writer, decided to post Ramu's stories on a blog titled The Street Corner Sage. To their surprise, the blog gained popularity across the internet. People from around the world were inspired by Ramu's wisdom. A publisher soon contacted Arian, offering to turn the stories into a book, with one condition: Ramu must be credited as the author. The book, titled Whispers from the Street, became a bestseller. Arian shared the earnings with Ramu and helped him clean up, find a place to live, and start a small cafe called Ramu's Wisdom Corner. The cafe became a peaceful space for storytelling, decorated with fairy lights, books, and framed quotes from Ramu's tales. People came from far and wide to hear the man who once sat silently on the sidewalk. As the cafe's popularity grew, more branches opened in other cities. Investors joined in, and soon Ramu became a billionaire. Yet he remained humble, still wearing simple clothes, still feeding strays, and using most of his wealth to build schools, libraries, and shelters. He believed that money should serve a purpose greater than luxury. At a grand event, a reporter asked Ramu how it felt to go from beggar to billionaire. He smiled and replied, "The world judged me by what I lacked, but Arian saw what I had inside. True wealth isn't in the bank. It's in kindness, in wisdom, and in the lives we touch." And so, the man who once had nothing gave the world everything, through the power of stories and a heart full of gold.